Hello everyone, my name is Lerato. Welcome to my channel. Please like, comment and click the subscribe button. But before you do that, listen to what I have to say. Ne? I hope you all can hear me. I am at McDonald's. It's my lunch break. It's my lunch break, so I decided to get away from the hospital and get some fresh air, right? So I'm having a McDonald's because you know, it's cafeteria, but I don't like what I have in my cafeteria. Guys, I'm having a stony, and I ordered some cajun. Ordered some cajun chicken burger. McDonald's chips. Disclaimer guys, there will be chewing sounds, so if you are sensitive, please lower. I don't know even what to say because I want you to watch this video, but I'm so sorry. I'll try to be as not chewy as possible. McDonald's fries with the ketchup, too good. So what I've been thinking about this whole day is finances. I know it's quite a big topic to dive into because obviously you and I guys are new. We are fresh. The relationship is still new. But thank you very much, guys. You know, I've been wanting to start a channel and I've been delaying because of this and that, and I actually regret not starting sooner. And the thing is, I do have footage, I do have videos from back when I started wanting to video and film myself every time I go out and do things. So there and there you'll be getting videos of like old videos that I have in my phone before I delete. Please watch. Please watch the videos. So what I want to talk about, guys, it's finances. Okay, there is my chicken cajun. Looks like this. Someone introduced me to this when I was still in Durban. It's not bad. I like it. So every time I need a break from Big Mac, I buy the chicken cajun. If you like spicy, you can definitely buy this. If you like spicy food, right? So I want us to talk about I'm not even sure if it's a good idea to be eating and filming this because it's very important that we are going to talk about money, especially money as a young girly, a young professional, or let me just say in general, a young person who is new to money. I want us to talk about certain things, guys. I am from a disadvantaged background. My mother was a security guard. She was a single parent. My father is not so present. I know my father, but hasn't been really present in my life. So okay, that's extra information. But I want us to talk about like being the first child to have a serious profession in the family. Okay, there's a lot that we have to learn on our own, a lot, because come to think of it, I'm the first child to go to tertiary, to get to tertiary level in my family. I'm the first child. I'm the first child to have a taxable income. So a lot of things I had to learn on my own. And I want to share some of the things that I learned on my own as a new person growing up. First thing, like I said, first person to be earning a taxable income in my family. I had no idea how to file my taxes. Filing taxes, guys. It was a strange, weird topic for me. I knew that people had to pay tax, but I didn't know how to go about it. I didn't know how to tackle it. And then all of a sudden I got a message from SARS saying, "Hey Sissy, you are being audited." Kanjani? Njani? But obviously I'm not talking about now. I have about 5 years now working. So I'm just generalizing all the information that came to me as new. It's too good. It's not as juicy, but it still does it. Oh, my phone died on me. What's about to oh guys, I was recording and my phone died. My battery died. I experienced it for the first time lately. I'll try to be responsible more next time. Marana, I always have thoughts, guys. I always have a piece of paper and I write things that come out of my head, because sometimes I feel like I overshare and I'm scared to tell people what's on my head, or I'm scared that people will influence the way that I think. So I just write things down. And now I have things written on a paper because I thought about this. I'm on paper because I was just doing my work and then I thought, actually, this would be a nice conversation to have, right? So now, guys, I'm from a disadvantaged background, né? So I'm a first person to graduate, go to tertiary, have a proper job, go high. So as such, I'm the first person to have a taxable earning, guys. So I had to learn taxes on my own. I had to learn filing taxes. I have 5 years working there, but back then when I started, it was a new topic for me. It was a new thing. I know we get taught on taxes and stuff, but having to actually do it, it was a new thing, and I couldn't even ask for advice from anyone within the family because nobody knows. So luckily, if you are in South Africa, the SARS app is very helpful, guys. It's very helpful because at least it can, even though it's not perfect if you don't know what you're doing, but at least it helps you. But luckily, I have a friend of mine, shout out to Mutsidisi. She helps me. She's an accountant, so she helps me with my taxes. But other than that, before because I think she qualified. When she qualified, I was working already. So I used to just use the SARS app, or simply, guys, you can just go to SARS. Mara, the queues, it's another story. It's another story, the queues and everything. So I had to learn tax needs to be filed annually, and then SARS will sometimes automatically assess you, and then now just accept, because even if I decline, what am I basing my things on? I don't know. I know on my payslip it shows that, hey, this is the yearly contribution, this is the brackets, but guys, it was a new topic for me and I had to learn. It's not easy. I'm still learning, not perfect. And thanks to Martha. Martha, thank you very much. Shout out to you, girl. Number 2 that I have on my list, which should have been number 1, is the importance of budgeting. Yo guys, budgeting is very important. To have a budget. And a budgeting for now, like the term, I was listening to a video on YouTube of someone saying that, hey, how to a budget in African way. Budget, it means more like a saver or something. It's not actually that, guys. Budgeting is knowing where is your penny going, every cent, where is it going. So what I have is this app, 22/7 on my phone. I used to use that before, but now because I'm banking with Standard Bank, now Standard Bank has this app where it shows you and it shows you where most of your money has been spent, and then you can log or the recurrent spendings like your rent, the car installment, the insurances. So they capture that thing and then they make like a summary for you to say, okay, this is probably how much you're spending. But besides the apps, you need to have a proper written down budget to say, monthly, I'm paying my rent, I'm paying this, I'm paying that. And you know what, the thing is, people do that, but they don't include the smaller minor things. They don't cover the eating out, they don't cover the drinks out. Guys, these are things that you need to include. They don't cover the airtime me. Whatever airtime make of you. This 1 month I realized that I spent over 300 something. Because the airtime. And the worst part, guys, it's not just for me. It's not just for me. Sometimes my mother calls me and she'll be like, hey girl, I'm going to you need to have allocation for such. And then maintenance, guys, your plus banana. Sometimes you don't include your hair, do's, your nails, your lashes. Those things, they need to be part of your budget. You need to know at least you can allocate it so much of funds. So if I want to do a certain hairstyle, I'm compromising somewhere, I have to save over 2 months, unless if guys then now I don't have but I have to make sure that everything that I do is accounted for. Babo, it's very important. Number 2, have a proper budget that includes every minor thing, every cent where your money goes. The apps will help you, 22/7, and the banking apps will help you to see where is your money going, where is those recurrent, but it's the recurrent cost. They'll help you with that. Number 3, savings, guys. Yo, savings. I can't stress enough. Or you need to save your money. Yeah, guys, like I say that 200, take up 100. There's so many times where savings helped me. Savings. I got breadwinner ways. Savings will come and save you every time. These are the savings because they save you, guys. It's not because when you are saving the money, because they save you. They save me every time, the savings. Now I've learned what I used to do before. I used to spend my money, and then just before I get paid, I'll just check how much access do I have in my account, and then I'll put it aside because I'm expecting a new payment. But I realized, this can go wrong very quickly. Now I have a dedicated account that I know I'm contributing to this account every month. In fact, it's even not in the same bank that I'm banking with, it's in a different bank. Every time there's a debit order that goes off my account to my savings account, and in my savings account notice, so that at least before I just go and take out money there, I have to think about it first and wait for the waiting period. for the waiting period. I have a 7-day account and I have a 30-day account. So depending on how quickly I want the cash, then I will get the savings account as well as investing, guys. Yeah. Okay, before get to what the savings, there's a savings double emergency fund and then just the normal savings. Emergency funds is where you don't touch it until it's raining, and it's not just raining, it's pouring. It must be pouring for you to touch those ones. And then there's like my normal 1 year 7 days, because I know why this one is no, I don't have to wait too long. But if it's pouring, then I tackle the other one. And you remember, if you have this notice account, whatever, they're gonna charge you extra if you are trying to take out the money before the notice days. So it makes you think before you touch that money. And then as well as investments, I'm fairly new into investments. I am learning about Frank app. I am not on Frank app yet, but I'm still learning. I'm watching videos actually. And then I wanna start putting my money there. And then there's easy equities as well that I've been with now for about 2 to 3 years. I think I've been investing my money into easy equities for 3 years. But guys, I get investing. I'm not talking about millions. I don't have millions. I'm talking about the 200, the 200, the 200, the 300, the 100 rand that I contribute towards those things. I know one day they'll pay off. So that's how I decided to start my journey. So investing, I'm still learning to be financially literate. I'm learning to be financially smart, and I've realized that easy equities, especially easy properties, is the good platform to use as a new investor, right? As a millionaire, let's go. Guys, I don't think I can eat and talk at the same time. I can't. I'm failing. Okay, not to make this video long, let's move on to the next one, the black tax. I'm just gonna put it like that. I know some people are sensitive to the word itself. How about black tax? Guys, what can you say? It's black tax. It's black tax. It's having to look after your family, your parents. Let's just name it black tax. Nah, I'm not offended by that word. If you are, I'm sorry, but it's actually a way of giving back to the parents or the family, looking after them, giving back not to the community, giving back to the family and helping out. Now, like I said, I'm the first one. I'm the firstborn. In fact, I'm the breadwinner, so I have to look after my sister and my mother. Lucky for me, it's not a huge baggage that I have. It's just my mother and my sister. So black tax, guys, yo. Let me see what I noted down here. What I advise you is that you put down your parents. Put them down, whoever it is that you are supporting, whoever it is that is a dependent to you. You need to sit them down and talk to them. Guys, I'm new, I'm young, I'm new into working, I'm new to money. I also need to get my life together. I also need to be able to do some things for myself, in order for me to also give a right as a new person to work lately. For example, another kind of work that I had to buy a car first thing when I got the job, because one of the requirements for the job was for you to have a car. So as soon as I started the job, I had to buy a car. And black families, guys, they'll tell you, hey, why are you buying a car? You must first think about painting the roof, changing them. Guys, it was not an option for me. I had to buy a car. And I'm so lucky because my mother is very understanding. She understood that in order for me to keep the job, I need to buy a car. Those uncles and aunties were talking, but my mother, I had to sit her down and say, listen, you don't have to disclose the amount of money that you earn. Obviously, you don't have to disclose, but if you want, depending on the kind of relationship that you have with your parents or whoever it is that is your dependent, you need to disclose to them, oh, guys, this is what's going on and this is how much I can afford, this is what I'm willing to do. Let's see, we meet each other halfway, because I also have my own, because I'm not staying at home now. I also have my own life. I need to buy food, I need to buy petrol, I need to be able to pay my rent, and I also need to live like other young people. Yeah, I'm willing to do this and this and this. Please guys, if you have a request, if there's something that needs to be done, please tell me in advance so I can put it on a budget, so that I don't kind of you don't run from an empty cup. Yeah, fill your cup first before you fill others. It's very easy. You just sit the people down and then you discuss with them, okay, this is what I'm gonna do, this is how much I'm willing to help. If there's extra request, tell me in advance so I can put it on the budget, so we see how quickly or how we go about getting such things. Okay. Important, very important. As a young professional, guys, don't take loans. Please don't take loans unless if you are forced or pushed, or there's like so minimal. Don't take loans. Now, if there's one thing I'm scared of, is skoloto. Skoloto, guys. There's gonna be a video after this one, I think, where I'm gonna talk to you about skoloto sakoloi, guys. Car loan. We'll talk about it. Now I just want to focus on this list that I have here. Guys, don't take loans. Loans and interest. What I would advise you on is that save your money. Save your money for you to get the things that you want. Save your money. Don't make rash decisions. If you save your money, then you will avoid unnecessary loans that you have to be taking, and then repayment. Whatever, guys, I was just looking at the some of the banks last month. I was just looking. Hold on. If you take like 10k, guys, you have to pay back like 15k. 15k. That's an additional 5,000 that you have to pay back to the bank, because they gave you money that you could have saved. Guys, no ways. Try to avoid loans as much as possible. Where you can, avoid loans. And then tabaya renting happy. This one is number 6 now. We're talking about renting. Maria renting, I'm not going to touch on it too much, because I have a preference. This is twanning as people. Now the advice that I would give you, go ahead, find a place that is closer to your workplace. If you are in healthcare, because other professions I get to be disabled as well. Now, if you are in healthcare, find a place that is closest to your workplace, because traveling costs, it saves you time, it saves you petrol. In hot days you can walk. Just try to find places that are closer to where you work. Wow. It will save you a lot of money. As for the apartments, I can't say much, but when in small intimate places, others like to see who do you know tomorrow. And that personally, I just like peace of mind, a place that is quiet, where I can sleep. That's my place. And I can't flat, guys. I don't like flats, because why do I have 5 neighbors? Mara, that's another mentality of me. Maybe it's because when I started working, I was staying in the back rooms. Mara, not the back rooms. Sorry, I don't line. I don't want too many neighbors. That's my thing. There are about granny cottage, gym, outside building. For now, of course, because that's what I can afford. But if God gives me money, you're gonna see metal colors. happy I've realized some of the places that I picked up when I was young. Yes, that mentality of no, I'm not gonna stay here forever. This is not my house. But guys, it's very important to be able to go home and be at peace. My next not PC, because I would come home and then I'd feel I can't do anymore. I don't want that. I've outgrown that. Get relax and kick my shoes and press this TV and watch my TV in my comfortable couch that has nice pillows. We grow, taste changes as we grow. Wow, that's why it's preference wise. But guys, but I guess it also depends on who do like. Oh, Maralona, but the shirt is not young. The last point that I want to talk about is buying a car. Even though I've touched on it, buying a car, guys, it can cause a financial strain if we are planning to our shop. It can cause a financial strain. You must look at your affordability, test drive the cars, make sure what's even told me yet. Yo guys, even this one I need to make a video on its own. I need a video of its own because there's a lot that I want to talk about, especially for Batu Batwana the first time drivers, first time those people. Yeah, you know what, let me finish my food, guys. I need to go back to work. Thank you for watching this channel. Please share your advices, not advices because we are not financial advisors, but share your tips, encourage others, what you have learned. Please, I also need advice. Yo guys, I need advice. And shout out to one of the subscribers who told me to start doing car videos, because yeah, actually I do spend a lot of time in my car. Sorry, I give it like it's everything. I'll just park my car outside and just stay in there for like 30 minutes before I go inside the house. Dear future husband, dear future husband, you are not the problem. You are not the problem, because this is just a bad habit. I'm used to sitting in the car, detox from the work before I get into the house. So it's not that I don't want to come inside the house. It's just a bad habit that I need to cut. Is it bad though? Is it? Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Bye.